Recording is on.
All right, awesome. So basically what you do, you go to the forum, okay?
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so I go to the forum. I'm just showing a quick tutorial on how to upload your video in the forum. So our last week was week 2.
Thank you. Because we couldn't upload it.
Yeah, we just started like we're waiting like for everybody to join before we start, but I'm doing a quick tutorial on how to upload it. Okay, so let's say I want to upload my video. I'll call my video, let's say, for example, the importance of working with SME, okay? Subject matter expert. So what I do, I this is link, this is picture, and I look for what? Video. So I click here, video. And when I click it, there's a source video. So if you have the link, you can paste it. If you don't have the link, you click on browse server. And then on browse server, you are going to, let's say we're going to create a new folder. Does it allow us to create a new folder? No. Okay. So let's say upload file. Okay. I do upload. I like to create a folder to organize everything, but it doesn't give me the option. So let's say this authoring tool, internship. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to upload it directly here. So I'll go to upload file. Maybe later I'm going to create a folder called files to put it here so we can put all our documents over there. So select file and you go in your computer and you select the file you want to work with. So in my case, I'm going to select this video and I open it. It's going to load. Take a little, take your coffee, drink some coffee once it's uploading. And then it'll be like few minutes or less than a minute. It will depend on your internet connection, the speed of your internet connection. And then when it's done, okay, unable to upload the importance of work with SME. Okay, maybe I put a restriction about the size of the file you can upload. All right, that's no problem. No problem. So in case I put a restriction, I have to remove that restriction because there's some size. If it's more than 20 megabytes, it won't allow us. It's not a big deal. So what we can do, if we cannot, we can upload on a YouTube. Okay, if we upload it on a YouTube, for example, you come here and look at for embed YouTube video. So you select here. Okay, so you can either embed the code or you just paste the URL here. So let's say I go on Google and I'm looking for YouTube. Okay, transitioning to instructional design. Okay. Okay, about instructional design. So for example, if I want this video
about instructional designers,
okay, and I can copy, I go into share and I copy the link. Okay, boom, the link is copied, and I go back to teachermary.com and I paste the link here. Okay, the link is pasted. You don't touch the width, you don't touch the height. The other things you have to do, you got to select make responsive. The reason we make responsive, if you are using a smartphone, you want it to appear nice. Okay, if you don't do that, it's going to be like spread all over the place. So you make it responsive, and you can put it autoplay. It's up to you, but the most important is to put it make responsive. Okay, so autoplay is like whenever somebody open that section, it will play automatically. So it's up to you. So let's say we select it and okay.
What you need to know about instructional design.
Okay, so your link is here, and then you finish, reply to this thread.
Okay,
that's all you do.
I'll just embed my video later because what I did was to click the choose file at the bottom.
Okay, I see.
Maybe that's why I couldn't upload it, but I will embed the link later.
Okay, no problem. So that is one way of doing it. I don't know, maybe next week we're gonna have like I know there was a week where we are going to work on the LMS. I'm gonna give you the training, the training account where we are going to work on the LMS, how to create like documents or content through the LMS. That's why I didn't cover how to upload, how to add picture, video. That's why. Yeah. Any questions so far before we continue?
No question.
All right, no problem.
Can't we have it in the Dropbox? Can't we add it to the Dropbox?
Yeah, you can also add it to the Dropbox. If you add it to the Dropbox, I'm going to have a copy of that. But the idea was to give, because it's a creative work, we want to get idea from one another.
From all.
Yes, that's why it's important to share the link, and as I'm saying, like, it's a first week, so don't expect your first week video to be super good. It takes time. That's why we are here. We are going to take time, and you're going to see your progress, so don't feel shy and don't feel intimidated. No, my first video I did was, oh my goodness, it was a disaster. But it took me times, and that's what we want to take, like baby step, so that you feel confident in developing any educational video. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, any learning is a process, it's not an event, so we have to go little by little. I remember when I was doing my first pancake, oh my goodness, it was a disaster. I even posted on Facebook. It was a disaster. But today, when I make a pancake, I'm proud of myself, because a lot of improvement, like practice makes better, right? So don't worry. If you have any question, don't hesitate, and we answer those questions. Okay. Any questions so far? Any questions so far?
No, thank you.
None so far.
All right, that's good. All right, so today we're going to talk about CreateStudio and maybe human avatar to see how to create video. Do you have any special question that you want me to talk about?
So, how do you animate human avatar? Like last time, we did not see how to animate human avatar.
Okay.
Is it possible to to make the avatar get into the presentation mode? Last time when you showed us, you actually showed us how to animate using CreateStudio.
Okay, so
Human
this
avatar was like Jenny was on the left side, middle, and the right side, but she was never, in the presentation mode.
Okay, so let me show you something. Let me show you this video. Okay, so let's watch this. I created this video early this morning, and let's watch this video. And if you have questions, we're gonna go into. When you mean by presentation, you meaning like
like moving the hands and.
Okay, I get it. All right, so let's watch this video, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to answer some of those questions. Okay, let's watch this.
Like how Susie was animated. Like how Susie was animated. When you used Susie in CreateStudio, like she got into the presentation mode, right?
Okay, I get it. So let's watch this one, and we answer all those questions.
Why is it important for instructional designers to work closely with a subject matter expert?
Hi, I am Dr. Codio. Let me share with you what I do before prescribing a cure to my patient. Let's see this scenario. Your kid is sick and you take her to the doctor. You said, "Doctor, my kid is sick and I need you to cure her." Or in another word, instructional designer, my employee is not performing well. I need you to design a training solution for me. What do you think the doctor will do? Of course, the doctor will perform a consultation or needs assessment. The doctor will ask you, the parent, how your kid is feeling, or conduct a series of medical examinations. In this scenario, you, the parent, represents the subject matter expert. Your kid is the audience, and the prescription is the training solution the doctor will provide later. So when you tell me that you don't need a subject matter expert to create a training solution, you are telling me that you are not going to provide information about the symptoms of your kid, or in the worst case scenario, you are not giving the doctor the opportunity to talk to your kid, to ask some questions about how she feels, or to conduct some medical examinations. How do you expect the doctor to find a cure for your kid when she has no data about your kid? Some parents will even tell you, just cure my kid. You're a doctor, right? Or in another word, just create my training solution. You are an instructional designer, right? Now you understand how difficult to recommend a cure when you have no information about the patient. You cannot design a training solution when you have no data about your audience. You cannot tell instructional designers that my audience is a kid. So find a solution because you are a doctor. It doesn't work like that. As instructional designers, we need more details or data in order to prescribe the best training solution. In conclusion, the work of an instructional designer is similar to the work of a doctor. Therefore, it is important for instructional designers to work closely with a subject matter expert. We work with data, and we use those data to make training decisions. If you don't let me interview your audience or don't answer my questions as a subject matter expert, how do you expect me to provide a solution?
If you like this video, please share it with your colleagues or friends. See you next week.
All right, what's your comment about this video?
The avatar is very, very artificial.
Okay.
In the sense, like there is no alignment between the video and what the avatar is actually speaking.
Okay. Any other feedback?
I think there is no alignment between. There is no communicate between the photo which
Okay.
appear behind the avatar
Uh-huh.
and the text which the avatar is speaking about it. So he is speaking in a situation other different from the photo which appear on the screen.
Okay.
Okay.
So like alignment with what they are saying and what they're and the message in the audio, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the eye and the hand movements are also not aligning.
Okay. What else?
And sometimes I can't hear the voice clearly.
Okay. So in that
So
case, you'll be
maybe
good to have like a closed caption. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And what else?
What is the objective from this video?
Yeah. What was the message? What did you get in?
The scenario was healthcare.
You make a
Uh-huh.
The scenario was healthcare, like people trying to get waiting for a doctor's call.
Okay. All right. Now let's
he
look
was
at
speaking
another video.
about the.
Go ahead.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Now let's look at another video and let's have the comment about that. Okay.
What do you need to know about instructional designers? Let's start with who they are. Instructional designers are analyst, evaluator, project manager, e-learning specialist, content developer, instructional design specialist, learning experience specialist, and learning and performance architect. Who instructional designers are not? They are not trainer, teacher, librarian, IT specialist, UX designer, programmer, web designer, graphic designer, subject matter expert, instructional technologist, learning management system administrator. What instructional designers do? They produce job aids, develop test items, select media format, conduct task analyses, write learning objectives, conduct a needs assessment, design and develop training products, identify types of learning outcomes, do a follow-up evaluation of training, design and develop non-training products, pilot test instruction before completion, select instructional strategies for training, work closely with subject matter experts, determine if need can be solved by training, and assess learners' entry. Skills and characteristics. What instructional designers can do. They can manage e-learning projects, redesign or update a course, manage multiple projects successfully, guarantee the quality of training products, prepare instruction manuals and how-to guides, train others on how to deliver learning material, create educational podcasts, videos, and content, recommend and utilize new learning technologies, assist individuals in the use of learning technologies, provide best practices for improving learning and performance, research new innovations in both learning design and technology, and create inclusive and accessible courses. What instructional designers use? They use human performance technology, learning technologies, such as LMS, video editing tools, such as Camtasia, video animation tools, such as Viant, e-learning offering tools, such as Adobe Captivate, desktop productivity applications, such as Microsoft Office, project management and collaborative tools, such as Trello, adult learning and design principles to create training products, and instructional systems design frameworks or models, such as AD. Where instructional designers work. They work in K-12 education, military, healthcare, government, higher education, and business and industry. If you like this kind of video, share it with people so we can educate them about the beautiful field of instructional design and technology. Thank you and see you next week.
All right, what's your comment about this video as regard to the first video?
The video is very informative. It's something which is useful, but there is clutter of information.
Okay.
In fact, the background could have been plain,
Mhm.
text message would have been much more better if the background was clean, in the sense there was nothing behind.
Okay.
So there is a clutter of information.
Okay. Another feedback?
Hi.
Yes.
Well, for me, I find that at least it's what's this? Yeah, there are a lot of information, but it's more organized. I mean, it is organized in the sense that first, the avatar explained what an instructional designer is, what it is not, and what they do. Maybe just for me, maybe there could have been like more pictures to illustrate what, for example, what do instructional designers do. So maybe some photos could have been used so that it's not all text, maybe. But I mean, I'm okay with the way the way it organized the content.
Okay. Any other feedback?
Okay. Can you hear me right now, Yara?
Yes, correct. I can hear you.
Okay. I will speak about 2 points. The first one about the design. It is very nice, but I have some comments about it. Like the text didn't appear very well sometimes with the background. There is some kind of color unclear from my side. The second about the content was very good, but very we have a lot of information aside this video. We have something like font size is very big. We didn't have any sign for the people can search for information. Like I found text without any sign inside it, so I couldn't concentrate in the information.
Okay.
So when I would like to speak about the instruction designer, I need to have this instruction designer in a different color or in a different way to make the people see this is the main topic for this content.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other comment?
The timing also needs to be adjusted, Yara,
Okay.
because the information is too good. And the text is cluttered, and there is a shift in the slide immediately, in the sense that there is no good timing.
Okay. All right. Any other comments? All right. So basically, but if you compare the quality of the first one and the second one, which one you prefer?
I think if you would like to judge in something like this, the first one has a good some comments and the other have comments, so we can say which one is better. We can which one fit for our
In terms of the
target.
quality, in terms of the quality of the
Quality.
video and the message, the quality of the
Okay,
video and the message.
I think the second one is more better than the other one.
Okay. What
Yeah,
do
I
you think?
agree.
Okay.
I agree. The second one, for me, the second one is more organized
Okay.
and clear.
Okay. Any other comments? All right, that's good. So the purpose I did those video on purpose for us to see the big difference. Like video is time consuming. That's the bad news about creating video. So for a 5-minute video, you can end up spending 3 hours easily. You know, and if you want to do less than 3 hours, the quality will be bad. So the first video, I did it in less than 1 hour. That's why it was bad, because you need to do a lot of editing to make sure that everything is sync. You know, and I can also explain the reason it's not sync also because we are doing it online. So depending on the internet connection, it may not come like sync. But the idea is you need to make more time in creating the video, and you also need to have a lot of information about your audience and also what the subject matter expert wants you to provide in that video. So there is a lot of variables that comes into the creation of a video. And you know, it's like, you know, thinking, because when you are creating something, you are thinking, you know, and thinking is difficult. You know, that's why a lot of people like to judge easily. It's easy to judge, but to think is difficult. So you have to make sure that the way you organize the video is very important. The message you are trying to convey, the image and picture selection. So there's all those planning that goes behind. So the best thing to do is to have like a kind of a storyboard where you ask question to the subject matter expert, what is or her expectation from that video. The more data you have, the better product you produce. You know, because if you have a limited data, and that is one of the, I mean, that was the topic of the first video. Like when you are working with subject matter experts, you need to have a series of questions that will help you provide the product or the solution they are looking for. Because our job is like the job of a doctor. When a patient comes to you, you have to ask some series of questions and also perform some medical assessment. Because if you don't do that, you cannot provide your solution. The same thing applies with instructional designer. We need to get data, and based on those data, we can provide our training solution. So it's very, very, very important to have all those elements. Now, with synthesis, human synthesis, for example, which was second video? Okay, open this one, edit. Okay, let me see if I can bring this one here. All right. So this is the first video we watch. So in human synthesis is if you have a storyboard, you just do copy and paste. All right, copy and paste. And the background, you know, you have a free option. You know, you go on canva.com, and all of us, we have an account, and you can click here on video. Okay, create blank. All right, now so you need to have your script, because in every video there's a message you are conveying, right? So here, why is it important for instructional designer to work closely with a subject matter? So the background, you want to make sure that you have a group of people because you're talking about instructional design. So it can be people in a business setting. So for example, I can go on Canva and go to video and look for example, business meeting. Okay. And I have a bunch of people here. Okay. And you choose the one that is, close to what you are trying to. So when we look at here, which one looks like instructional designer? So I want to see if I can find one with a computer or something like that. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, so we have, let's say we use this video, and this video I think is 12.7 seconds, right? So I have to select the language. Okay, it's English. And before selecting a voice, you can listen to the sample to see if this is what you are looking for.
This is a demo of the voice you have selected.
This is a demo of the voice you have selected.
So in our case, we are working with Zoe. So I will go down here and look for Zoe, okay?
This is a demo of the voice you have selected. Make
Okay.
sure to click the play script button below the script box before you generate your video.
So always test your voice before selecting it. And if you like it, you select it, all right? And when you select it, now you can play the script. You always have to play the script so that the recording can be on that slide. So you do play the script.
Why is it important for instructional designers to work closely with a subject matter expert?
So in a case you want to use your own voice, if you have a recording device in your computer, so I do record, voice recorder, open, and you record your voice, or if you have another voiceover which is already recorded, you can use that too. Okay, where is this thing here? I want to, okay, make it smaller. Okay. All right, so if I want to record, why is it important for instructional designer to work closely with a subject matter expert? All right, so you have your recording. Okay, so record 22. Okay. Why is it important for? Okay, so I'm looking for the open file folder. Okay, so copy. Okay, go to downloads. All right, so it's recorded. Now I go here, upload your voice. Okay, and you browse here. Recording. This is my recording, and I open it. Invalid file. So you have to make sure it's MP3. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to convert it. Which is the format? It is .m4a. All right. So I just go here on Google. Okay. Convert M4a to MP3. Okay. All right. So I go to Cloud Convert. I select my file. Okay, and I convert. It will take like some few minutes or seconds, and then you download your file. So the process is very simple. If you, okay, download. All right, I go back here and I browse file and I select the MP3. Okay, and okay, select this one. Now when I play, please enter your script. Why is it important for instructional designer to work closely with a subject matter expert? All right, so that is how you upload your own voiceover. All right, so this tutorial is good. And what else?
Can you just repeat it once more, Yara, if you don't mind?
Okay, no problem. So
How
let's
do we
say,
go about recording our own voice? Like, which is the option that we got to choose?
okay, if you want to record your own voice, I'm pretty sure on your computer or laptop or device, or you can even use your phone. You have an app, an application or software for recording your voice. So here I'm using Windows 10. So this
Okay.
is the application voice recorder. Okay, you can
Okay.
use any type of voice recorder you want,
Oh,
but make sure that the final product is MP3. In our case, this voice recorder, you converted in M4A. That's why
okay.
I went on Google to look for a way to convert that file format into MP3, because you need MP3 in order to upload your voice over here. Okay. So, and also another way to do that too, you can choose another, I think, what, no, it's going to be a long way. So, but this is a simple way of doing that. You can use your phone, you can use any application or software that record voice, and then when you have the MP3 format, you come to upload your voice.
Okay.
Okay, and you select it from your browser.
Okay.
Okay, the problem with human synthesis, you cannot use the software in the phone, but you can use it on a tablet and PC. Yeah, because
Okay.
on the phone it won't give you the option to even work. All right. So you select your recording, and that's it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how we do it. And also, what is good with this platform, you can also translate. You can also translate in multiple language. That's what makes it good. You see, you have translate here. So let's say I put hello, my name is Jessica, for example. Okay. And I want to translate it to another language. I'll go here and I put Spanish. Okay. Hola, me llamo Jessica. So there's I mean the software is very robust. You can do for several languages. But the problem with UMatter, you cannot hide like subtitle, text animation. It's good for PowerPoint presentation. When you do PowerPoint presentation, it is good to use this kind of platform. Now let's go to CreateStudio. Do you have any question into human avatar? Because you can use the background as a color, a plain color. You can use a plain color.
So can you animate the avatar?
Animate in which term?
Animate in human synthesis. Suppose you choose Jenny. Like, suppose you choose Jenny. Like, will it be possible for her to animate in the sense move her hands?
Yeah, she will move her hand after you produce the video, not here.
Okay, will she?
Yeah, she will never move her hand here. It's when you
No.
produce. When you finish producing the video, let me show you something.
So it's automatic that
Uh-huh.
she will be animated, even her facial expression.
Yeah, it's sync. Normally it's sync. Let me show you something. I use Jenny for a English class. Google Network. I call her Coach Melissa. Melissa. Okay, Coach Melissa. Okay, Coach Melissa. Okay, Coach Melissa, parler anglais. Okay. All right, this is a good example of Jenny.
Okay. She's moving.
You see, she's moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Bonjour, c'est votre coach Melissa.
She's speaking French here.
Nous allons traduire ensemble cette citation en français. Hello, this is Coach Melissa. Today we will try to translate this quote in French. A life lesson.
So you see, she words will sync with whatever she says, whether in French or any language. Yes. So I use that a lot for like English lesson in French-speaking countries. And people was thinking that I call Coach Melissa. They were thinking that she was a real person. They didn't know it was AI. And I see some student calling, oh, we want to talk with Coach Melissa. And And all the video, all the videos she's presenting. This is like a vocabulary at the airport.
I hope you had a good weekend. Today we are going to learn airport vocabulary in English. Savvy travelers favor air travel because it's...
So there are many things you can do with that, but the only limitation with human avatar, you cannot add extra, like you have to do all the work of the background before adding it. You cannot add subtitle, so at the end of the day, you have to go back to CreateStudio to add, to beautify your video. Yeah. Yes, any comments?
Now it's okay. Now, like,
Okay.
we are happy seeing her move.
Okay, so basically that is, the human avatar is good for presentation. It's like a spokesperson, If you don't want to hire somebody to come and speak, because spokesperson per hour is very expensive. So if you don't want to do that with this, especially if you're a PowerPoint, and I'm going to show you a secret also. If you're a PowerPoint slide, let me see if I can show this one to you. PowerPoint, okay. And also, if you have a school email address, you can get PowerPoint, Microsoft Office 360 for free. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay, that's good. So, for example, you do your PowerPoint presentation. Let's say, let me see if I can have some. The best way to find a presentation here is to go to Canva. Okay, so I do presentation because there are a lot of templates there. Presentation. Because Canva is making life very easier. So let's say you have a presentation here. This is 26 page. So like before, when we had no Canva, we were doing everything on PowerPoint. So here Canva gave you the opportunity to download it as a picture. Okay, PNG, JPG. Let me see if it's going to download everything. Yeah. It gave you the opportunity to download everything as a picture. But in case you don't have Canva, for example, the things you do, okay, let me see if I can download the whole presentation. Okay, it doesn't give me. Okay, let's go back to this. So let's say you have let me see if I can get it. Okay, great. Okay, let's say you want to present these slides. Okay, so file, save as. No, export. All right, export, and export, change file type, yes, and you choose picture, it's PNG or JPEG. So back in the day when we don't have Canva, this is what we do. And let's say I go to picture and I put here, the name file is a sample, okay? Sample, save. All slide, yes. Okay. So if I go back to human synthesis and I want to use the PowerPoint presentation that I converted into PNG, I will select image here, okay, and add image, browse. I'll go to my computer, I put it in documents, sample. No, it was in picture, sample, picture, sample. And when you look at it, put all the slide into what? PNG format. And I select the first one. Okay, and if you do like this, it's not good, so you have to go backward and save it. And then you select, you see, so it's good, it's actually good for presentation. When you're presenting something, it's good to use human avatar. But if you want more animation, If you finish your work, go and make it more beautiful or appealing with the CreateStudio. Any other questions so far?
All is well.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, thank you.
Okay, so let's go to CreateStudio. So CreateStudio. Okay, what is the last video we did was ISD, I believe. Let me see.
Hi, Yara.
Uh-huh.
Can we now use CreateStudio? Because remember, I emailed you last
Yes.
that I
Good
could not.
question. Yeah, good question. So what I heard is that the CreateStudio account I gave you is a single account. So what happened is, like, if somebody is working on it, if you try to work on it, it kick you out. So this Friday, I'm going to buy 6 licenses. Are we 6? I think 6 or 7. 7 licenses. So everybody's going to have its own license. So you can enter with your email address and password, so you can work. You won't get kicked out if somebody's using the same platform when you're using it.
All right. So do we need to uninstall the CreateStudio that we downloaded before and
No,
then
you don't
install
need
it
to
again?
install it. Yeah, next
Okay.
time I'm just going to send you your username and password. You just need your username and password, so that when you enter, because the problem we're having, everybody's having the same username, yaralo@gmail.com, right? Everybody's using that.
Yes.
So when somebody's
Yes.
using CreateStudio and you're trying to use it, it kick you out from the platform.
All right. I
Yeah.
see. I see. Thank you.
Yeah. So on
Thank you
Friday,
very much.
on Friday, you're going to get the license for the each of you are going to get the license to access the CreateStudio. Yeah. Any
All right.
other
Thank you
questions?
so much.
Oh, no problem. No problem. You're going to get a license. This is what I realized. I said, but this thing was working perfectly, but it was because we were not using it at the same times. But when we are using it at the same times, it will kick out the second person who comes. The first person will have no problem, but the second person will kick out. So we'll fix that. So today is Tuesday. So before Friday, you're going to have, maybe Thursday, you're going to have it. Before Friday, you will have it. Any other question? And also, I think it was yesterday, Manju asked, we're also going to have access to, in case I forget, please remind me, access to the ID jargon. This is like all the terminology you will expect to see in instructional design. So what I did, everything I did in instructional design for my PhD program, all the terminology or keywords, I put it in that book, in addition with over 50 books in instructional design, human performance technology, program evaluation, e-learning, all those keywords that are used in our industry. And I created kind of like a terminology or something called the ID jargon. So this book will be available next week on the professional development platform. So I wanted to put it because there is one, I think, ID portfolio. Let me see the schedule. Video testimonial. Okay, on week October 27, this is where we're supposed to do video testimonial, this testimonial about those books, but I'm going to provide those books next week so that if you have free time, you want to read it, it's less than 100 pages. So normally in 3 hours, if you are, average reader do 2.5 hours. So in 3 hours, you can finish everything. It's very informative. It gives you, like, there's a lot of confusion in our field, so it gives you some more clarity about, sometimes when I see people defining instructional technology and instructional design, there's so much confusion, but it will make things very easier for you. And also, we're going to have the ID portfolio. So the ID portfolio is actually, I would say, my experience in the US job market. When I was doing my PhD program, I applied to more than 100 companies, and my goal was to see what they're actually looking for, because you don't want to finish a degree and go and look for a job where you don't know what to expect. So I was prepared, trying to prepare for those questions. So every week I would go for interview. I don't want a job, but I'm just trying to see, to prepare myself if I want to get a job. What are some of the things that they're looking for? So those are the summary of that I put it, and also some research about what are some of the skills they are looking for instructional design. So we did a good job in that by providing information about resume tip, how to build a portfolio, because since up to date, most of the people put their portfolio on a website like Wix. We are not web designer, we are instructional designer. So that's why one of the reasons we are trying to attract people to use instead a learning management system, because at the end of the day, most of the job application, they require you to have knowledge of learning management system. So what's the best way to show to the hiring manager that you know a learning management system when you have your portfolio on it? So that's the plus we're trying to bring to the industry, So by next week, hopefully, we should have access to those two books in the professional development. Any questions so far?
Thank you, sir.
No problem. All right. Okay. Oh, this is not the video I was talking about.
What you need to know.
Okay, so the second video, I use CreateStudio to do that. And as I told you, with CreateStudio, there's a lot of flexibility, a lot of things you can do, So this video was actually taken from Canva, and with CreateStudio, if you don't like anything, because they have template they build also. So let's say I don't like this video and I want another video. It's simple. So I need to know how many minutes this video is. So this video is actually, let me see, 40 seconds, I believe.
What you need to know about instructional designers. Let's start with who they are. Instructional designers are analyst, evaluator, project manager.
Okay, so this video is video 1, okay. It doesn't show me it doesn't show me how many minutes it does. But to replace a video, let's say if I don't like this video, I select the video here and I click replace. And I want to make sure that the video I want to replace is already uploaded in the project media. And to upload the project media, you select the plus sign, okay, import media, okay, and you go and find your video or whatever media you want to upload. And here is new folder. If you want to create a new folder, because it's the project media. Okay, so new folder is going to be like that, okay? And you can name it, change the name. Okay, new folder, okay, new name, okay? Because you want to be organized, and as I said, video is very time consuming. So if you are asked to build a video with so much details and description, they're going to provide you all the resources where you can find your assets, okay, or whatever resources you need to put in the video. So you can organize everything here. And let me see. This is media library. Okay, if you want to, okay, media library, this is where you have, this is Pexel. All these pictures are Pexel. You have Pexel and Pixabay. But Pixabay, I think we don't have this option here, So we're only going to use Pexels because our account is not upgraded for Pixabay. But on Canva, you have all the pictures. That's one of the reasons I didn't upgrade it here, because on Canva, we have everything that we are looking for as pictures. Video, they are also using Pexels, Pexels.com videos. And then you have audio. Okay, the reason I like CreateStudio, they have a variety of audio. So for example, if your audience is adult learners, so corporate, for example, you have different variety of music you can select, So this one should be good. And the main project. So in the main projects, for example, if you want to move something, you just select it and you can move wherever you want to do it, okay? That's important to know. And what else? Every text, every picture also have an animation option, okay? And if you want to add a character or anything animation, you can go to Studio and you have a lot of things here. You have the scene, okay? For example, Yeah, this is a scene. Let's say, okay, I have to download. I didn't download. It will take some time to download it. Okay. So this is a scene. You just play with it. You know, it's a creative work. So there is no right way of
What do you
doing
need
it.
to know about instructional designers? Let's start with who they are.
Yeah, it's a, okay, what is the scene? Okay, this is the scene which is here. It's a creative work. So there's no right way of doing it. It all depends on the situation and the purpose or the message you are trying to convey. You know, and I always tell people the best way to learn video editing is just to model. You observe and you model what the person who is teaching you doing it. And later, when you know the trick you're using to make the video, you can now add some new things, you know, based on your inspiration. You know, that's why instructional design is difficult, because nobody can teach you instructional design like that. You have to experience it. You know, that's why most of the time when we finish our program at school and we go to the workplace, we are confused because all those theory has nothing to do with what is happening in the workplace. So the best way to become an instructional designer, I think, is to do what instructional design do. You observe and you model it exactly, you know. But it's good to know the theory so that it can be a plus. But it's very important to have this hands-on experience. Okay, and what else I
Know
wanted
about
to say?
instructional designers. Let's start.
Okay, and exit. Let me exit. Exit. Okay, and templates. Okay, so let's say YouTube. See YouTube template. Promotional. Yeah, they have some template that you. Okay, this is for example Doodle Explainer. There's some template you can use and modify if you don't want to spend most of the time. But as I said, if you are building something from scratch, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of time. So let's see if we can build. How many times do we have? It's 9 now. We started at 9 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. So we have 30 more minutes. So what do you want us to create? Just give us an example. Just a scenario, something like which is like a 1-minute video or even a 50-second video. So we can use it as a practice purpose.
Maybe we can speak about the ADI model.
ADI model? Okay, that is
Yeah.
good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. ADI model. Okay. So ADI model. Let's see. We create a video. So how do you want a video to be? Like a doodle video? Any idea about the video? How you want the video to be? Let me cancel this download. It's going to take forever. How do you want the? Okay, ADI model. Okay, great. Yeah, I mean it's always good to have like a storyboard. You know, this is the storyboard, and also this week. Okay. This week we are going to create storyboard design documents. So let me go quickly on that so that we continue. Like Academy teacher. Okay, so if you go to for the wiki activities, if you go to wiki, okay, this is what we are doing this week. I'll quickly give some and we'll continue. You go here, all pages, okay, and you go to week 3, okay, design, okay, instruction, create 3 deliverable including course design documents, template, training evaluation form, video story template, storyboard template. Okay, so I want you to go to, okay, let me open a new slide. Go to resources. Okay, you go to resources and look in the templates area. Okay, templates. Okay, and internship. All right, Dropbox. And always refer to your internship program activities to have an idea about what to do in on a weekly basis. Okay, Dropbox. Why it is slow like that? Okay. So, okay, why it's trying to load? Let's come here. And you mentioned Adi, right? So, Adi, if I were you, I will use background. Okay. So, which kind of background do you want me to use? You have 3D, flat, supreme, classy, elegant.
3D.
Okay.
3D to be fine.
Okay. So 3D, we have to find a background. It can be an office background, a classroom background. But
I
remember,
think
we always
office will be fine because we are speaking about something formal.
okay. So something formal, office,
Yeah.
co-work. What
Copy.
about this one? You don't like this one? What about this one? No?
Yeah. Let's
I
see
think
if we have another one.
This is co-work 2, co-work 1, co-work 2, co-work 3, co-work 4, co-work 5. And if I go down again, I have home office 1, home office 2, home office 3. We have meeting room.
that's good.
Which
Meeting
one?
room, it will be fine.
Meeting room?
Meeting, yes, this one. Yeah.
Okay.
We
So
can use
let's
this one.
download this one. Hopefully the download is quick. All right. So what I do, I just slide it. I drag it here. Okay. And I'm going to look for my character, right?
Mm,
I'm going to look for my character. So I go back to home here and I scroll up to character. And I have different character. I have 3D, colorful, elegant, supreme. You know, if you get time, look at all the character. We have classic character,
3D Susie.
Okay, 3D. Okay, 3D. Now you can look at, you have different type of character, young, old, female,
we need someone
male.
with computer.
Huh?
We need someone with computer.
With what?
Computer.
With
Laptop
computer.
or something like
Okay.
that.
With laptop. Okay.
Computer.
Someone with laptop.
With
Yeah,
laptop.
there's so many. Okay. This guy, he looks professional. Let's see. Or if you have anybody, any person who she
I think
looks
this
like a
lady.
designer. Huh?
Yeah, maybe some. I was thinking this lady would be good, but no, we
I
sent her.
sometimes use Suzy too. Most of the time I
Mm,
use Suzy.
okay.
Okay, let's say for example we take this one. She's already downloaded because download may take some times.
Okay, no problem. No problem. No,
Okay,
we.
so if you're looking for computer, you look at the action, you click it, it is an idle or idle, you select it and you look for computer here. You scroll down, working on PC. Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
great.
you select that. Okay, she's working on, we don't want this one. So working on laptop
Laptop.
front. Okay, so you have to make sure you have a table and a computer for
Mm,
her to
yeah,
okay. So let me
I
see.
saw in the beginning of the 3D character
Uh-huh.
someone working with laptop. So I was thinking that we have this as a
Yeah, we
complete
can go
character.
in a scene. We can go in a scene and find. I
No
believe.
problem right now. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. You have to look for because some characters
Someone
have
like this.
laptop. Yeah. Okay. This is a 3D.
Someone like this. Yeah.
Some character has their own. Okay. For example. Okay. This is one here.
Maybe
But
we
those
can
are
use this.
seen. Yeah.
Mm,
Because some have like a laptop already ready. So let me show you. Okay, character. Same. I think this lady 3D. Okay, 3D. If I go to this guy has laptop. You see this guy. What is his face? There's one with a laptop. There's a couple of them actually with laptop. Okay, Victoria. Victoria have laptop. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it will be fine. Something. Yeah.
Okay, so if I look at Victoria working on PC, happy. Yes, she has a laptop. So you have to study all the character and see which one has what you are looking for. Okay, so delete Susie.
Right now.
Okay. So you do that.
Move her to the left.
The left like this way? Left like here?
Yeah.
All right.
To the side.
Okay, he should work on PC. Let me see. Okay. And what is the message? You just want to define ID or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she is searching for a learning theory, and she found the ID model.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay, spotlight. Okay, character, media, text to speech, English, kids. Okay, so Jessica. Okay, Jessica. It's just a scenario. Jessica is looking for information about the ADI model.
The ADI model
of instructional design. It generates.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADI model of instructional design.
I made a mistake here. It's information. Okay. So Kate is good.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADI model of instructional design.
So if I like it, I import the media. Okay, it's import. So I just drag it. And it's very important. Make sure that you see this thing, which is moving. You got to put it at the beginning. Otherwise, if you put it somewhere, the sound is going to be at somewhere. Because this one is your starting point. So we put it at the beginning. So if I press start.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADI model of instructional design.
Now you can start defining ADI. ADI stand for, and so if I go back here, select again Kate. ADI stands for analysis, design, development, implementation,
evaluation,
and evaluation. Good job. And you generate it, and you preview.
ADI stands for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation.
And you import the media. Okay. So when we have that, okay, text to speech. Which one it is? Okay, let me see.
Jessica is looking.
Okay, the second one. Okay, so now we have to find. Okay, we play it.
ADI stands for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation.
Okay, you see the dark is because the background is finished. So what you have to do, you have to make sure that the background comes at the end of this. So you go on the background and you select the hand and you drag it. Good. So if we go back, you'll see that. Okay.
ADI stands for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation.
All right. Now we have two options. We can make it appear and say that, or we can do a doodle effect. Which one do you want? Like, okay, let's say this is Kate. So Kate can stand up and like make a presentation, or we can do a doodle effect where it's like a hand with his writing what is being spoken.
Stand
I
up
think
and
presentation will be fine.
Huh?
Presentation?
Anybody
Yeah.
other comments? Project. Okay. So in that case, this is what I'm going to do. I'll go to working on PC and I'll do Control D on my keyboard, or I can do right click. No, it doesn't allow me. Okay. Yeah, right click and duplicate. Okay. Now duplicate. I take this Victoria and I go put it at the top. Right. And I will drag it like this way. I want it to be at the beginning, and I will change the action. Okay. You select the action and you change. You go presenting. Okay. You look for presenting. So presenting graph standing, presenting graph, or talking. Okay, talking. So I will select talking. All right, and I can move it here. I can make it bigger too. Okay, and you just check it to see how it looks like.
ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation.
If you don't like that, you can go here and change to see which one is going to be. Okay.
presentation.
Presentation is say with graphs, but let me see how it looks like. Presenting the graph standing. Okay, let's look at this.
Oh God.
ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development,
No,
Implementation.
doesn't looks good.
Can we edit this graph?
This graph? No, the graph we cannot edit. This is part of a.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do presenting standing. You can do presenting graph. This is another presenting graph. You know, you have
ADDIE
to.
stands for Analysis, Design.
It doesn't looks like something.
I was thinking that we can develop the graph outside this software and we can add it.
Yeah, you can develop the graph on Canva, whatever, or maybe like the way I see it, if I wanted to like if it because the presentation here, she doesn't present like without any, you need to master the character to see what are some of the options.
Sir, pointing would be right. Can we create ADDIE model and then make a point?
Yes, we can do that. We can actually go to
Canva.
we can go to Canva. Yes. Where's the things here? Canva. We can go to Canva. Okay. We go to Canva and we create
ADDIE model.
ADDIE model. Even here we have a. Let me show you something. Where's the PowerPoint?
So you have an ADDIE model, isn't it, on your desktop?
Maybe we can.
On my desktop? No. I want to show you. We're going to create one quickly. So if we go to
you had the definition for the ADDIE model.
On my desktop, ADDIE model?
Yeah, you had posted on Facebook, remember?
Something it's been a long time. I don't even know where I put it. I don't. Yeah, that's true. I don't even know where. When I post things, I just
2 weeks before you posted on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I know. Okay. If I ADDIE model. Okay. If I go on Facebook, you might be right. I know I did something like that, but am I sure I'm not going to find anything? Okay. If I go to the group, I should be able to find it.
Facebook, it is there.
Okay, deals for instructional designer. This is also one of my group, so feel free to. I share like a free software and very expensive because I don't want to say I'm against Captivate and Articulate, but I believe their products are too expensive. They are not targeting individuals. It's only organization. So you are an instructional designer. How do you try to learn all those things if you don't provide a price for for instructional designer, you know. All right. So for example, if I make a search and I do ADI model.
Yeah.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the one.
Okay. So save image.
Yara chocolate.
And one technique also in the future, if you are doing some freelance, another way to grow your audience, you can provide free resources to educate your audience and always put your website. It's free promotion you are doing for your thing. This is one of the strategy you can do to grow your audience, you know. Okay. Okay, so you want us to use this picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
And then she can point out.
okay.
Victoria
So,
can point.
okay, so we go to, all right. So one way to do that, okay, so we go here. We import the media, okay, ADI. Okay, so I'm going to remove, in that case, I'm going to take it out, right? I'm going to take it out, delete, and I'll put it here, the ADI, and I'm going to show you a trick that you can, like when we are talking about each aspect, doesn't look, okay, let's say it's like this. Okay. If it's like
And
this,
now
for
you can bring that avatar here on the left side.
on the left side, okay. So if we put it on the left side, okay, working with PC.
Not with PC, sir. She can point out.
Okay, no problem. I just want to, because I don't want to go and find it again. I'm just duplicating it, and I will change the. So pointing. So you said pointing, right?
Okay.
Like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if we do that, we can duplicate this one also, so it can finish. You know, always look at the length of the text to speech. Okay, so this one also, what was that? The ADI. Okay, you want to make sure that it's the same length with the text to speech. Okay, it's very important. And also, I put this one at the end. All right, so let's look at how it looks like. You see, why it's time consuming? Because you have to play every time with that.
ADI stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation.
Okay, so one way we can do that. So let me show you something.
ADI stands for Analysis.
You see what she said? Analysis. I will go to Spotlight. Okay. Okay. So, okay, Spotlight and also if you see that the thing is small here, you can make it bigger by scrolling down here. You see, there is a small. It's making it bigger, right? You use that to make it bigger, and you can go backward and forward to make the timeline like looks bigger. Okay, so let's go like here. All right, so for example, this thing, if I press
Analysis, Design.
okay, design, I'll go here and I duplicate. I'll go put it here on design. So I'll scroll down here on design and look at what it does.
ADI stands for Analysis, Design, Development.
You see, we can do the same thing for each of that so that we are pointing to the area we are talking about. Now, when we finish with that, we can give the definition of all that, you know. That's why I say video editing is time consuming. You have to take your time. Like a 5-minute video, if you don't pay attention, you'll do 3 hours easily, because you have to make sure everything is in order, you know. That's why I like to duplicate things, because it makes my life easier. So for example, here,
ADI stands for
Analysis, okay.
Design.
Okay, design and development.
Development.
All right, you see she disappeared. So you have to make sure that Where is she? If you don't want her to disappear, you bring her again closer here. So let's go back. So you have to do a lot of iteration every time.
ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development.
So for development, I have to go here and the spot, you see this is the spotlight. I will just do duplicate and I will bring it here to, okay, let me put it a little bit. Yeah, I will put it to development, okay? So I go here on development. It's still on design, so I'll go down here and put in development. So it's very important. And I'll continue. Implementation. So I go here again. I do duplicate. Implementation is here. And then I take it to go to implementation. Okay.
And
evaluation. Okay. And I duplicate again. Control D with my keyboard, or I go right click. Okay. And you put it here. So implementation goes down here. So let's look how it looks like. Okay. And always save it. Always save your work.
Instructional Design. ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation.
Okay. This is one way of doing it. I also like to, if I don't want to use Spotlight, I use, because the Spotlight is only focused on that area. But if I don't want to use that and I want to use something else, let me put delete. I want to use, let's say, a shape. Okay, let's say this shape. Okay, I will just make it smaller like this, like a rectangle. Okay, and I put, usually this is what I use, and I'll put maybe red and a little bit transparent so I can see. All right, okay, so now when I hear
Analysis, for analysis.
All right, analysis is here. Okay, and I would duplicate it several times. Okay, right click, duplicate, and I'll put it here. Okay, right click, duplicate. I'll put it here. You know why I'm putting here, right? Because this is the spot for all of these. Duplicate, put it here, and I'm going to remove the other duplicate. Okay, now I'm going to take all this one off. This one, the spotlight off, delete. This one, delete. This one, delete. This one, delete. All right, now when I play it, look at how it looks like.
Analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation.
Okay, it looks like it didn't change. So, okay.
Design.
Okay, for design, it has to go here. Okay, and for analysis, it has to go here. And let's design development. And for development implementation, it has to go here. And then evaluation, it has to go here. All right, now it should be better. So you always have to check it and organize it. All right.
Analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation.
Okay, it looks like development is a little bit slower. You see what I'm talking about? So you can do a lot of play it around, you know, until you find the video to be, you know, to be what you're looking for. Now, let's see if we can add
design, development.
Yeah, development is kind of slow.
Development.
Okay, so development can go here. Any questions so far?
Implementation and evaluation.
Any questions so far?
No, thank you.
Okay. So it looks like she disappeared somewhere. Okay, because when you look at this is the text to speech, and she disappeared at this level. So we can duplicate this one. Okay. And put it here. And because we want it to be at the same level, we want it to be at this level. Okay, at this level, because I want it to be at this level, what do? I go to the hand and I bring it back here. Okay, so now when I go here, and there's one thing I have to show you, how to do transition, because I didn't show you how to do transition.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADDIE model of instructional design. ADDIE.
All right, before we get here, we're going to add a transition. So you go to Studio, Transition. So you have in and out transition, okay? In and out transition, okay? You can use FX transition. Okay, FX transition. Sometimes I use this one. Okay, let's see this one. If I download this transition. Yeah, the problem with CreateStudio, it takes a lot of space in your computer, okay? So I'll just scroll here. This is the transition, okay?
ADDIE.
All right, I don't like the color, so what do? I double click on it. Okay, liquid zoom. Okay, motion, advanced. I want to change the color. So I go to, what is this? Okay, it's animation. Yeah. Normally it should give me the option to change the color. Motion, advanced, border. Okay. If I change it to this color, this is the border. What about back? Yeah, normally I should have the option to change the color. Okay, opacity. Okay, I know what this is doing. Okay, so
For analysis. ADDIE stands for an.
yeah, I think this one doesn't give me the option, but most of the transition give you the option to change the color, because your project can, in this case, our project color is like the yellow is dominating. So you want to, normally should give us this option. Okay, let me see if I take this one off and I use another, because I want to show you that option so that you can modify some of the transition. Okay, in and out. Okay, circle fan. Okay, so I go here and I do this. Okay, so this one gives me the opportunity to modify
ADDIE
it.
stand.
All right, so if I want to change the color, you see, I can come here and select this color, so that it can match my color theme, Okay, change this color. So you have to play around with it and when you're done, you go to transition circle, main projects. So okay, and
For analysis, design, development, implementation, and
okay, why did it come this way? Okay, it's a kind of bigger, so I want to make it smaller. Bring it here.
model of instructional design. ADDIE stands for analysis, design,
Okay, why is hiding? Okay, let me put it something small like that.
instructional design. ADDIE stands for analysis, design, development.
Okay, so this guy, he has to be like here.
Instructional design. ADDIE stands for analysis, design.
I don't see the. Okay, I don't see the main project. So the rectangle is here. It doesn't show me.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADDIE model of instructional design. ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design.
Okay, let me remove this one. Delete. Okay. For some reason, the transition.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADDIE model of instructional design. ADDIE stands.
All right, so before we get here, you select the transition. This is what we selected. And this transition.
ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation.
Yeah, there's something missing out. It has to disappear after transitioning. It has to disappear. When it finish like this, it has to disappear, but it doesn't. So let me see why it doesn't.
E stands for Analysis, Design, Develop.
Okay, so the transition, it has to go.
ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Develop.
Okay, go back down.
ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Develop.
Okay, so I have to move the transition down, I believe.
About the ADDIE model of instructional design. ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development.
Yeah, normally it has to disappear. So I'm going to add a disappearing effect. Okay. Projects. Yeah, that is why it is kind of, okay, this is what it needs to move. All right, it should be good now. Okay, so this.
Jessica is looking for information about the ADDIE model of instructional design. ADDIE stands for Analysis, Design, Development, Implementation.
Okay, the circle needs to move. Okay, delete this one. Delete this one.
Okay. ADDIE stands for
Okay. So, any questions so far? In and out, in and out. Any questions so far? Okay, let me see that.
From my side, now, thank you.
Okay.
It's clear for me that we need to be very sensitive with the layer.
The layer, exactly. You need to be very sensitive and organize it very well, because that's why I say it's very time consuming. But more you practice, more it will be easier for you, you know?
Yeah, I know. Thanks a lot for your help.
Design, Development, Implementation, and Evaluation.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things, you have to play your creativity here, but the most important things is to know that what is available for you in the studio, what are some of the things you can use, and when you know some of the things you can use you have seen character transition, title, background, icons, social devices, when you know all this, play with that, see, okay, what this one does, play with that. That's how you become better, the only thing we can do is like find a one video we develop and showing the process of how we did it, but the best way to master is to do it, like more repetition. Any questions so far? It's already 10:31.
How do you save this and how do you download?
Okay, good question. So when you finish, you click save. If you're satisfied with your work, and you click publish here, you go in your computer, you choose the destination where you want to save it. So in my case, it's download in this, and I put save. I put the name, sorry. I put the name of the video. Let's say Adi, okay? And I click save. Okay, and if I click publish, it will generate the video here. And the output, let me see. You can publish ads. You have different format. Okay, MP4 low quality, MP4 standard quality, MP4 high quality. Of course, if it's high quality, it's going to be a large file. By default, is on medium file, standard quality. And you have the web format, the move, but you know, MP4 is good. And when you finish, you click publish video. It will take you sometimes, maybe 20 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on the size of the video, you know. So 14%, 15%. And when it's finished, you can go on your download and watch it. Yeah. And there's tutorial. I give you the tutorial link. Please watch the tutorial link. You're going to learn even some new tricks that I don't even know. You know, I like to keep my video very simple. You know, I want to make sure that my message is convey, you know, and I mean, if you have time, you can play with it and try to see, you know, what are some of the things you can do with the software. Yeah, let me quickly go back to this. So I'm going to let you go. Yeah, go back here. Let me show you this. Okay, it was in Academy. We're trying to look for something here. Resources. Any other question? Internship. Any other question?
What is our assignment for next week, Yara?
Next week is October. Wait, September 20th. Okay, it's October, the week of October 4th. So it's going to be learning objectives. So I have one of a friend of mine who is in Tampa, who is an instructional designer. He did his doctorate at the University of Central Florida. So I'm trying to see if you have times next week, Tuesday. I'm going to call him for confirmation to see if he can give us a presentation about learning objective.
Wow.
In case he cannot do that, I will do that. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to confirm with him if he can attend next week. In that case, if he cannot, we're going to do something learning objectives, because it's very important, you know, to know how to do learning objective. And when we have all those things, you are comfortable with the how do you call it, with the tools. And we already have, this week we're going to finish with our course design document so that we can start doing real instructional design work, you know, tackling the project that, you know, we have two types of projects. We have the English project or the teachermary.com project. You know, you can choose two projects that you like and we are going to develop like real stuff. And then you can also add it to your portfolio. You know, we're also going to build your portfolio site. Okay, so you're going to have a portfolio site on the learning management system. You're going to have it for 6 months for free. And after 6 months, if you like it, you're going to continue paying $30 per month to have access to that platform. So, but you're going to have it for 6 months for free, where you can showcase your portfolio, whatever works you did, you know, to, you know, clients or prospective employer or whatever you want to do with that. So, any questions so far? All right, that in templates, this is where we are going to find the information we need to fill out the wiki activity for this week. So we have 3 projects we have to do: the storyboard template, video storyboard template, course design template, and evaluation form. So if you go to template, course design template, you click here. There are several course design templates. So what I would like you to do is to select one template that you think it would be best for us to use, so that we can all have a standardized course design document that we are using to do our project here. Okay, here it looks like we have only one template. Okay, let me see into my ID portfolio. I thought I put it here. If not, I'm going to upload it in the, okay, my course. Okay, document. Okay, resource for instructional design, learning path, image, folder, ebooks. Okay. Resource for instance. Okay, I thought you has it, but it's actually here. If I go to templates, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you access to this platform, course design documents. Yeah, we have 3 different course design documents. So we're going to select one that is, that we can use. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you access to this platform. Actually, all those people who pay for our service for a ID portfolio, this is where we send them. Okay, they have the ID portfolio book. We'll show you how to create a portfolio using this platform. Okay, so this is the ID portfolio book. You can finish it in 3 hours. It's less than 100 pages. It shows you what to do to create a portfolio. So we have some resources here I put for how do you call it, for our client, but you can use it in case. Okay. Yeah, resource for instructional design. This is what I need to put in the Dropbox. Let me see if I can upload that. Yeah, we have a lot of resources for instructional design here, and I want you to use the template, especially the template. We have training plan, training evaluation, storyboard, lesson plan, course design plan. So look at the different template and make a proposition of which template to use, and we are going to modify it, adding the logo of Teacher Merit and all that thing. That's all, because the template is already done, but which one to select so that we can have a standardized document for everybody. That's the purpose of this week activity that we're going to do in a wiki. Any questions so far?
How are we going to where are we going to put the template that we choose?
Okay, good question. So let's say if you select the template, you make a selection of the template, you go to wiki, okay? You go to wiki and all page, okay? You select all page and you look for activity week 3, design evaluation doc storyboard. You select that, okay? And let's say you like one template, okay? You come here, you do edit this page, okay? So let's say I put one here, course design document. This is called design document. Training evaluation. This is a good question. Training evaluation and video. Okay. So let's say you went on the website let me see. You went on the resources. Resources, let's go. Okay. Internship. So what I will do, the document which is over there, resources for instructional designer, I'm going to upload it here. Either I will upload it here or either I will give you access to that so that you don't have to worry about it. So Dropbox. Okay, Dropbox. Okay. Quick. Yeah. Let's say I will create, let's say you have access to it, okay? You go here, okay? You go to this platform and you go to templates. I'm going to give you access to this platform. So you go here and course design document, okay? Course design document, you select it, okay? And let's say, okay, you can view it. So if you click on open a new window, okay, course design document. Okay, let's say you like this template, okay? You select this one, okay? Control C, or you copy it, and you go here in the wiki. You put here, okay, course design document, okay, and you put your name, okay? So it will be Len, right?
Yes.
Okay, and here is my proposition, okay? Proposition. And you paste the link here. Okay, so the link will come here. I don't know, for some reason the whole full link doesn't show you, but this is the link actually. If you select it, you'll see that is the whole link which is here. You know, all the link that I copy is here. And that's it. When you finish, you can change the progress to 20% or whatever. When it's 100%, it means that we finish everything. You know, everybody gave his suggestion, you know, and put 20% and save. That's it. If you have a comment, you can also put a comment. You see? So when the next person will come, we can see like some of the, it's a collaborative work. So there's nothing, I'll say, wrong or right here. You just look at all those templates, which one you prefer, you put here. And maybe you can put a comment on why you selected this one, you know, maybe it's simple to use or something. So we can have a final decision on which template to use. Okay?
All right. Yeah, thank you.
All right. So I'm going to create an account for you to have access. So look at your Teacher Merit email so you can have account to this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to create for you a teacher account instead of a learner account, because in the future we are going to create some content for my ID portfolio. Any other question? Because I don't want to keep you longer. We already passed 10:30.
No, thank you.
Okay. If there's no question, I will see you next week. But before that, if you have any concern, any question or suggestion, please do not hesitate. You can send me an email or you can contact me.
Yara.
Yes.
Where is training evaluation?
Yeah, for training evaluation, everything is here. I'm going to, like right now, when we close, I'm going to give you access to this platform. Okay? So what you do when you log in, okay? When you log in, you're going to log into this
resources.
platform. Yeah. You go to here, the resource is called document, you know. You go to document.
Yara?
Yes.
Yara, can you please send a mail when you uploaded these files for us?
No, I'm not going to upload it. I'm not going to upload it. I'm going to send announcement, but I'm going to create an account for you to access this platform.
You will give us a permission to access to these files, but could you please make an announcement for us?
Yes, I will do that. Yeah, I will do that. I will do an announcement. No problem. I will do an. Any other question? Or if you want me to upload, if you don't want me to create an account for you here, but I think you will need it in the future, I can upload this file in there. Which one do you like?
Yeah. I accept the idea, but I'm just asking to make an announcement about.
Okay, sure.
Giving an announcement for us.
No problem. No problem. Any other comment? Any other thing before we close for today? Any other comments?
No question.
All right, outstanding. Okay. Thank you so much, and see you.
See you next week, inshallah.
Next week, yeah. The reason I cannot do the training at 8:30 on Tuesday, I got to take my dad to his English class, or is from it's from a French speaking country, so he's trying to learn English here in America. So his class start at I think 9 o'clock, so I have to drop him there before 8:30, and the time to come home. That's why I couldn't do it at 8:30.
Thanks a lot for everything.
All right, no problem. So we're gonna do it at 9 next Tuesday. Hopefully, I have the I have my friend to come and teach us about learning. How do you call it? Learning.
Objective.
I'm getting tired already. It's learning objective. Yes, learning objective.
Learn
So,
objective.
learning
So
objective.
we'll be able to share our videos right now. Maybe tomorrow it will be fine for us because it is evening right now here in Egypt.
I know. Good night over there, and say hi to your family for me. How many kids do you have?
I have two, Mariam and Yusuf.
And how old they are?
Mariam 5 years old, Yusuf 9 years old.
That's good. That's awesome. Yeah. I have twins. Oh my goodness! Right now they're not here. I say yes. Woof.
Yeah.
No problem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
That's
and
good.
see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Inshallah.
All right. Okay.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you, Yara. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Stop recording.